Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what this is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, man. So yeah, Moneybagg Yo. I don't know what's going on with Moneybagg Yo out here in these streets, man. So it seems like Moneybagg Yo was out there in Dallas performing at V Live, doing an after party, and man, cats got to shooting that thing up, man. Sad situation.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, you know they was lit too. Cause man, I'm a Moneybagg Yo fan. I've been on dude before he blew up. You know what I mean? He had just signed to Yo Gotti when I got on him, man. But man, it's a crazy situation, man. These artists can't even perform without that. And it's a crazy scene too, man. The footage from it is just as crazy as it sounds. So man, let's go ahead and run that footage, man. So the footage of it shows a lot of that, man. It shows a whole bunch of that. And people are running, man. Now, I hate to make light of a crazy situation, but why in the world are shootings always happening at Moneybagg Yo's concerts? Now, we're going to get to the whole story and all his past histories with shootings at his concerts in a little bit. But let's not forget, just a couple of days ago, he was celebrating his birthday, and that thing got shot up, man. You know, I did a whole video on that, man. I did a whole story, got a couple of views, man. You can check that out if you want. But man, now we hear again. Last night he was partying. They said, forget it. We doing the after show at, man, hold up, man. I got to ask this question. Is the dang quarantine still going on? Am I the only one still sitting in my house like a dang Eskimo? Man, if that's a bad analogy, let me know. But I be in this thing like it's Fort Knox. I'm locked down. I still put on my mask everywhere. I still wear gloves and wash everything in the house. I don't play, man, about my health. And I don't want that Rona, man. So I don't know what in the world's going on, man. Actually, man, let me go ahead and give myself, man, snaps and daps just for taking this quarantine seriously, man, before we get into the rest of this. Man, that was a straight clap. Let me get on my clap. Now with that, hold up. Who we got talking here? We got Christopher Brandon. The cat with 3 first names. Christopher Brandon, what's up, man? No, not Moneybagg. I know, man. Once again, Conscious King. Yep, you're the only one. Funny, Conscious King, man. I can't be the only one still out there, still here quarantining. I mean, I've been locked down since March. I'm not even gonna lie. The same thing, man, since March. Same routine. Even if I order food, and I only do that once or twice a week, I wipe that down, man, with the wipes and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's fool on me, man. I props to those out there being safe. Now, Virtual Juice TV said his entourage doing the shooting is common sense. Just think about it. Now, do you think that's what it is? I mean, he's always got shootings around him, man. Moneybagg Yo stays with shootings around him. If his entourage is doing that much shooting, what's bringing on the attention where he need the shooters? You know, I mean, Viral Juice TV, man, I feel you, but man, at what point do you just say stop? Because I know if I was at a show, man, or every time I went out, all I heard was this. I'm staying in the house, just like this dang quarantine, man. Now, Conscious King said we never locked down in Arkansas or Memphis. Y'all wilding up in Arkansas and Memphis, man. Y'all wilding, never locked down? Crazy, man. I just seen a video about Arkansas that was crazy. Christopher Brandon said, what's up? What's up, Christopher Brandon? Arkansas, not, yep. That's how it is in Memphis. Just like the shot, man. They ringing out shots. Just like Chicago, you be hearing that. I can't do it, man. I can't live like that, man. I can't live like that. Now, where I'm at, it ain't the safest in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's a little much. You feel me? But, man, let's get back on Moneybagg. So, Moneybagg is out here doing shows and getting them shot up. So, man, for those who are just joining, Moneybagg Yo was at a concert, man, and them shots rang out, man. He was performing at V Live. Now, V Live, for what I know, is a strip club. Now, if you got shakers around, what would motivate folks to start busting at the strip club? I mean, it's happened in the past before. It's not like it's nothing new. But the last thing I want to do at a strip club is hear that rat-tat-tat-tat, hear that. But I do have to give a boo to the shooter, man.
Ooh.
All right, man. So now let's get into the footage. I'm going to show you guys the footage that was released. And this mess is crazy, man. Look at this first video right here. If you seen that, man, you seen all those people running around, running for their life, man. We gonna run it one more time. Man, this is crazy. And then here goes the aftermath right here.
Shoot, trying to get up out there, big boy. Hoes coming out they shoe. They got 16 choppers in this hole. It's up. It's up right now. 30 choppers. 30
Crazy situation. And man, that sucks. But is Moneybagg Yo bringing this mess on, man? I mean, I have never seen Moneybagg Yo in concert. But I would think that if I went out to see Moneybagg Yo in concert, man, it wouldn't be a whole bunch of rat-a-tat-tatter. You know what I'm saying? I would hope that nothing went to that point to where we seeing a whole bunch of people getting shot. Dude's music jams. That's without any kind. I mean, you can't deny that. Moneybagg Yo goes hard. He one of the hardest going cats right now. When it comes to streams, if you look at the streaming charts of artists, they break it down by artists, by millions of streams they get each week. Moneybagg Yo is always in the top 20 or top 50, sometimes in the top 10. So he's obviously doing something right. You know what I mean? All right, I see you guys over there in the chat. So Viral Juice TV said, Memphis different. If we get disrespected, we shooting. Yeah, man. Actually, Viral Juice TV, that seems to be the trend, man. It seems to be the trend around the whole country. Man, cats just don't fight no more. And when they do have to fight, you see it on World Star and it doesn't look that good. You're like, man, this cat can't fight. Because nowadays, the only people who fight either go to boxing or UFC. All they do, yeah, man, boo to that. All they do nowadays is, man, that straight rat-a-tat-tatter, man. And it's a dang shame. I mean, I'd rather live to fight another day than have to duck like all those people in that video and they be, you know what I mean? But on the real, man, let's go ahead and show that again, and then we'll get to the story, because I got a whole news clip that talks about what the dealing was. Now, for those of you who are just joining, man, this was the scene, man. This is exactly what happened when the shooting let off. And this was the aftermath of the shooting.
Shoot, trying to get up out there, big boy. Hoes coming out they shoe. They got 16 choppers in this hole. It's up. It's up right now. 30 choppers. 30
Dang, man, we can't have nothing nice, can we? It's a dang shame at this point. I'm like, man, so my Moneybagg Yo, he's not responsible for folks who show up to his concert and start busting shots, man. But, man, I wish there was some way they could regulate this mess or stop it, because he's been in a lot of shooting altercations. So let's go to the official story, man, and I'm gonna jump back in the chat after that, and we'll talk about this, cool? All right, so this is from Alabama radio station V94.9. They basically said this, and they took their whole report from what the Shade Room said. So shout out to both of them. And this is what they said. They said, roommates, things ended on a very scary note. I guess the Shade Room, they call everybody roommates. It said during a Moneybagg Yo's after party. Now, I want to make sure you guys can see this too. I don't want to block it out. My bad. There we go. So it says, Moneybagg's after party at V Live nightclub in Dallas. As a reported shooting occurred, dang, a shooting occurred, man. I can't get over that, man. Cats up in there just, yeah, I'm going a little crazy with the shotgun. I mean, with the gunshots. Reporting that a shooting occurred, sending attendees running for cover. This is the second time in just a few days that another shooting has occurred, and Moneybagg Yo, who was also present for a similar incident at his birthday party. Now, y'all remember the birthday party in Vegas? They had people running all over the place, man, ducking for cover, trying to figure out what's going on. And Moneybagg Yo, man, was nowhere in sight. So I didn't know. I mean, you could connect it to him because he was just at that location. It was by the truck and the entrance of the Aria Hotel where they had delivered the vehicle. But man, you couldn't see any altercation that would have led somebody to shoot it up. But you never know what's off camera, you know? Then it said, our exclusive details confirmed that an unidentified man got on the mic at the nightclub and a shooting ensued. Things were so intense that Moneybagg Yo barely got away before things turned serious. Additionally, V-Live staff had to lock themselves in a room to avoid being shot. Now that's crazy, man. That is crazy. You know it's crazy, man, when you got the shakers, man. They can't even go out and do their job because of the... Man, these fools is wildin', man. It's insane. All right. It continues on by saying, meanwhile, just days after a reported shooting took place during his extravagant Las Vegas birthday party, Moneybagg Yo recently addressed the claims that he was the target of the incident, saying, shot at who? Ain't no shot at us. And y'all can fill in that blank. So basically, Moneybagg Yo was playing it off. I guess he's trying to stick to the G code or whatnot and just let it be known that he ain't about to tell on nobody or what, you know. He's letting folks know that, hey, man, I'm going to keep lips sealed. And you can kind of commend that. But god dang, bro, why is everybody trying to shoot you? Like, this is ridiculous. All right, man, so let me continue. According to the reports, local Las Vegas police officers described the shooting in detail. Reportedly, there was a group of people outside of the Aria nightclub, which is don't let this dissuade y'all from ever going to Aria nightclub or ever going to Aria Hotel in Vegas. That place is a palace. I love it. Who got into an altercation while in a valet section. At some point during the fight, at least one person fired gunshots. Additional sources say one woman suffered a minor grazing injury and was treated and released from the hospital. So somebody did get grazed at that Las Vegas shooting, man. Now, everybody was jumping in my inbox telling me after I did the whole video that it was one of Ari Fletcher's friends. So I was like, God dang, man. That's crazy, man. So then it continues on. However, this kind of situation seems to follow Moneybagg Yo. They kind of throwing shade, man. I'm gonna keep it real. They kind of throwing shade at my boy Moneybagg Yo. However, this situation does seem to follow him. And that's truth. That's 100% true. But, man, I don't know if he can control it. So, man, enough with the shade. Ooh. Now, his Sprinter, back in 2017, his Sprinter van was reportedly targeted in New Jersey. I remember the New Jersey shooting because that's when I first started getting on the Moneybagg Yo's music. I started messing with him. While on tour with two men inside the van suffered gunshot wounds. So two of the guys that were in that Sprinter van with him suffered gunshot wounds. Moneybagg Yo, I'm going to knock on wood, man, because he is very lucky all these shootings and he ain't been shot, man. And I'm saying that I hope that he never does get shot. Now, elsewhere back in 2016, a woman was reportedly killed, RIP, after gunfire erupted at one of his Mississippi concerts. So, god dang. So you could see, man, Moneybagg Yo is no stranger to the danger, man. Like, it seems like this is a common theme at his shows. You're going to see a shooting and you're going to hear some music. Now, is it all worth that? Because, man, it seemed to be going down out there at a Moneybagg Yo concert, man. It makes me not want to go if he ever comes to town. And I like Moneybagg Yo a lot, man. I put a lot of my homeboys on the Moneybagg Yo and all that. But dang, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point where it's crazy. All right, so let's jump in the chat, man. Let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat. I know everybody has some questions and whatnot, man. So let's back it up. I see my boy Christopher Brandon. I see Viral Juice TV. I see Almighty Hundo. Everybody. Some of us are sleep, though. Sleep? What? Conscious King, what do you mean about that? So Vernell Bird, he said, no, he not doing it. Someone got hit at the hotel. He's staying at. I feel he would do it. People jealous of that, man. He getting to the bag. Now, I will say that, man. I decoded all that, bro. And you get props for that comment because I agree, man. I think that because of the fact that Moneybagg Yo is really getting to that bag, I mean in a major way, his streaming checks alone got to be something amazing. So give him a clap for that, man. But, man, give him this whole clap. There we go. Give him a whole clap. But with that saying, Vernell Bird, man, cats don't care, man. And when they broke and you got money, that just makes them want to shoot you more, it seems like, man. And it's a sad reality, man. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news on here today, but that seems like how things go. You know what I mean? Now, Shay K, and please let me know if I pronounced that incorrect. Said, and maybe he knows what's going on, and he tweeted yesterday saying he basically rather put her up on game than leave her guessing. Now, with the tweet yesterday and Moneybagg Yo, I thought he was talking to his other baby mom, not Aria Fletcher. Now, Ari Fletcher and him, I know they've been going together, but Moneybagg Yo does that often, man. He'll drop a cryptic tweet, and it seemed like he was talking to his baby mom, and just letting her, because I know she been getting into it with a lot of other folks on social media, especially the other baby moms and stuff, because Moneybagg Yo got a lot of kids, y'all. He's one of them rappers, man. He coming from the DMX school of things, man. This brother loves to spread the seed, man. I don't know, man. Pause on saying that, man. Hold up, let me boo myself for actually even saying that, man. Spread the seed. Pause. But dude gets around. Now, Jessica Holland said they had to let the guns in the club. Yeah, I mean, was they patting people down? I said this at the opening for some of y'all who weren't here when we first started. Man, am I the only one quarantining, man? It seemed like, man, I've been doing the same thing since March. Don't leave the house without the mask. I don't even step out the house without the mask. None of that. You know what I mean? I spray everything off, wash everything off, disinfect everything. And I'll be looking on Instagram, and I seen a video of Atlanta this weekend, and people was partying like it was 2019. Like, this thing did not just happen. I'm talking about in Atlanta, they had it so shut down. Y'all gonna make me find that video, man. They were partying so hard. I was like, man, what in the world is going on out here, man? Craziness. Now, and then Jessica Holland also said someone let them with the guns in. I got that. And yeah, man, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with Moneybagg Yo and his team having weapons on them, especially if they're going to a state they're not from and a city that they're not from, and he's there to perform and get a lot of money from the performance. Because he's what is Moneybagg Yo probably getting? I mean, on the low end, 15, 10, 15, not even 10, say 15, 20, maybe even 50 or something like that. You got to think, man, you showing up to, this is what people forget about a rapper. You showing up to a city you are not from, and you are carrying a lot of cash on you at that point. You get your front end, which is usually half, and then you get your back end, and you take that to a hotel you might have only been to once when you were there touring before, maybe months back, maybe a year back. And now you got to escort all that money, that 30 grand, even though that's not a whole bunch, like a ton of money, but that's enough, way more money than it takes to get somebody, you know what I'm saying, set up and robbed. So him and his folks having weapons on them, that ain't no problem. I understand that. You need to protect yourself, and you need to have some security. And if security ain't good enough, you got homeboys who are solidified and can really be security. I mean, really, really be security. Use them, dog. Use them, dog. The problem is, every time you go to a show, there's a shooting. What's really going on? You know what I mean? Like, what's the real deal behind that? Now, 288 do say, keep doing your thing, bro. I see the next academics. Everybody always says that, man. In my comments. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but everybody always says that. But I appreciate it, 288 Deuce. Appreciate it. Now, Viral Juice TV said he wasn't shot at, his entourage is shooting, allegedly. Now, yeah, we're going to throw that big allegedly on there. Now, if his entourage is shooting at somebody, now from the story, they said somebody went on stage and grabbed the mic. Some unidentified dude grabbed the mic. That could be enough right there to start the shooting, to be honest. If Moneybagg Yo is there to get his bag and he showed up to perform, maybe the promoter said, man, forget this. Dog, I paid Moneybagg Yo, who's this grabbing the mic? And just said, man, we're going to handle this the hard way. And when I say the hard way, we're going to really take it to him. And when we take it to him, what we do, Now, hopefully that didn't go down. I'm hoping that didn't go down. But think about it, man. Why would somebody unidentified grab the mic at a concert and it's supposed to be Moneybagg Yo performing? It just don't add up. And all these shootings don't add up. Like, man, Moneybagg Yo, I know he a street dude, but do he got them street ties? I'm talking about like still active, messing around in the streets, I mean, there's a lot of articles and a lot of conspiracy theories about what's going on the back end of music. And we ain't just talking about hip hop. We talking about music in general, the whole wide thing of music, man. And it was a really good story that dropped this week about that. And it was a white cat, man. And man, I mess with each and every race. I say that just to describe him, not to disparage him. So when I say white cat, I'm just saying what he looked like. You know what I mean? And he basically broke it open, man, talking about a lot of crazy stuff. And I might actually pin that story to this video when we done with this live later on. But man, dude was talking about a lot of salacious stuff going on behind the scenes in music, period. So it was crazy. And then we had Shay K come back and said, go to the gossip of the city, man. The gossip of the city always be right on point. They be posting way before Shade Room. It's a hit on them, unfortunately. So, man, maybe gossip in the city is where the Shade Room might get some of their material. I'm gonna check them out, man. I'm gonna make sure that I write them down. So I appreciate that, Shay K. You said it right. Nah, I don't think this was for Juicy. I don't think for her and Ari was arguing yesterday. Yeah, because him and the baby moms, like you said, they were arguing yesterday, and seems like Ari keeps having to get into it with his baby moms because he went out on a ledge, man. When Moneybagg Yo bought that Lamborghini truck for Ari, I was giving him the props, man. I thought that was very smooth and player like, especially that's your main lady. But man, all the other baby mamas they was on. For real. They did not feel that at all. And I was like, God dang, bruh. God dang. Like, man, y'all can't appreciate him doing right by another lady, even though you ain't the main lady right now. But, she said her feelings was hurt, so I get it. Now, Viral Juice TV said most of the times it don't shooting at concerts, but lately they've been hating so his entourage applying pressure. Anybody that disrespects him, they defending themselves, everything allegedly. Now, I feel you. Now, sometimes it's like that, man. Sometimes cats come out of town and, they draw a big crowd. The girls from town are looking at them. You got Moneybagg Yo, he's a star. His entourage, they doing his thing. And, man, cats will start hating or they'll try to, men are funny in these ways sometimes. When there's a thing about ego between each other, like egos are going back and forth, it goes from who got the most money to who's the toughest, who's the coolest. You got to always have a measuring stick for another dude sometimes. Even though we need to be getting up out of that type of behavior, it happens. So then his team comes back and they say, yo, we about to apply pressure on these cats. It makes sense. But god dang, bro, do they really, 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 after the threat has been made, do they really got to get to all this, man? Do they got to... It seemed like a little bit excessive, man. They didn't done enough shooting. I think everybody gets that Moneybagg Yo's crew is going to respond to any pressure with the utmost. And it seems like that. So you making that point is not wrong. It seems like, man, they go into a city, they go into different cities, and cats are trying him because, he's just a rapper. Nah, a lot of rappers got real street dudes around them. And you hate to find out the hard way. And cats have found out the hard way before in the past, in the worst way. Christopher Brandon said, March 16th for me. What you mean, Christopher Brandon, March 16th? What was that? March 16th for me. Huh. Yo, clarify that when you get a chance, bro. Shay K said, you think so, Viral? Huh. Oh, you guys having your own conversation there. All right, let me stop. Let me get out of that. I was sous vide live. Somebody got killed. Jessica Holland, do you know for a fact somebody got killed? Because I just read the whole news report and everything. And even in the video, the shooting takes place in there. So let's run back to the video, man, for anybody who missed it. Even in the video, the shooting takes place. You'll see the shooting takes place right here, indoors. And then you'll see the after effect right here.
Shoot, trying to get up out that bit, boy. Hoes coming out they shoe. They got 16 choppers in this hole. It's up. It's up right now. 30 choppers. 36.
Now, during none of that do I see anything where, somebody got hit. If somebody got hit, man, hopefully they're all right, especially if somebody lost their life, rest in peace and whatnot, man. That's for real. Jessica Holland says she would sue, though. And I feel you. Janky promoters have been sued in the past. Now, I don't know if this promoter was legit a janky promoter. And, janky promoters get sued all the time because, man, you putting somebody's life in danger. Even if you were supplying them with the bag, you still got to make sure that you keep them safe when they in your city. But we know that doesn't help, especially when you talk about going to a club. It ain't just one or two people showing up with bad intentions. Sometimes it's a whole different hood. It's a whole section. It's a whole whatever, man. Sometimes it could even be a whole gang. And you in the club, compact situation, everybody in there is hundreds of people on top of each other. Even if somebody get to fighting, it's like, oh man, somebody fighting and everybody feel it in the crowd. But then somebody get to shooting, man. That's too close in proximity, man. For real. I hate to see it. Shay K said, oh, wait, Weezy 901, my bad, I skipped you, bro. Said 100K. So you saying that Moneybagg Yo is getting 100,000 a show? Is that what you saying? Because I think that's what Lil Baby's getting, right? Lil Baby might be getting more than that, but Moneybagg Yo getting 100K a show isn't too off. Like I said, you go to the streaming charts every week. Moneybagg Yo is in the top 50 or the top 20, sometimes in the top 10. And that's on the regular. Stays up in there. Said Something just went gold yesterday. So, and that's his lead single. And his lead single on that Code Red CD that he just dropped with Black Youngster. So Moneybagg Yo, I'm thinking he's getting a handsome, I don't know, 100K. I know he's getting paid, man. Viral Juice said 60K and up to 100K a show, but small venues like clubs, 40 to 50K. I believe that too. Yeah, I believe both of you. You both are saying the same thing. That's right. So about 60K to 100K, depending on the venue, and 40 to 50 for them small ones. Yeah, man. So imagine you the promoter. If I was the promoter, I would be upset about this. Number one, I would have thought twice about who I'm bringing to the club. I'd say, hold up. Moneybagg Yo, there'd be a lot of shootings every time that he go out. We need extra security. You know what I'm saying? That's mandatory. And we need pat downs. Nobody getting in here with a gun unless they're a part of the entourage. Now, if you say that the entourage shot the place up, that didn't help the situation. But if the entourage shoot the place up, I made good on my money to Moneybagg Yo. I don't owe him nothing. He don't owe me nothing. You see what I'm saying? But if he shows up and somebody I employ is shooting at him, or he gets hurt while he's on my premises, then it kind of falls back on me, if that makes any sense. That should make sense, man. Hopefully, man. Viral Juice TV said he got killers with him and he very, very connected to the streets, allegedly. Now, allegedly, I'll throw them quotes up there. Yeah, man, I've read and seen a lot of that about Moneybagg Yo. I've seen that he's no joke out there. But, I mean, eventually, do you think that this is going to start messing with the money? Like, is this going to mess up the bag because he's always in the shooting? Like, there's always a shooting surrounding some of his tour dates? Like, I mean, I'm saying always, like, every show. Ain't no way it's every show because that'd be crazy. But it's a lot of shows. Let's keep it funky, man. It's a lot of shows, Moneybagg Yo, and there's a shooting there. And why are cats shooting at him? Are they shooting at him because he's so connected to the streets? Or is it just, man, they backing folks off and applying that pressure? And applying that pressure in their book obviously means Taking it straight there, man. Like I said, man, cats don't fight no more, which is sad. Like immediately they go straight to the cannon. Let me see. Christopher Brandon said, yeah, he did that. Yeah, facts. Now, Blitz Gang said, get the likes up, folks. It's free. That's for real. Yo, Mr. Mel Gaza for Blitz Gang. Could y'all please, man, when y'all come in here, man, 50 people, 50 likes, man. Go ahead and hit that like button if you're in here, man. That's for real. Christopher Brandon said, hold up. The black community could be strong if we set aside our differences and stop it all the hate and jealousy. I agree, man. Moneybagg Yo's show getting shot up is just it's a symptom of a bigger thing going on, a bigger epidemic, man. Like, what in the world is going on where Moneybagg Yo just can't have a show at a strip club without cats jumping out the window and starting to blast, man? That's ridiculous. I mean, think about how comfortable you are at a strip club or at a establishment of leisure like that, man. You don't, man. And for cats to just show up and start busting and banging out, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Shows a lot of hate, man. Like, I don't know why people hate on rappers like that. Like, they come to your city, somebody brought them there, everybody's there obviously to see them perform, but there's always these situations where there's a fight. There's always these situations where their entourage got to be duking it out, and nowadays shooting it out and really letting off them shots with anybody and everybody in the crowd, man. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. I say let's look at this. Look how scared these people are up in here. They ain't paid for all that.
Trying to get up out there, big boy. Hoes coming out their shoes. They got 16 choppers in this hole. It's up. It's up right now. 30 choppers.
The Burberry shirt? Hold up, we gonna run that back. I don't know if y'all caught that.
Shoot, trying to get up out there, big boy. Hoes coming out their shoes. They got 16 choppers in this hole. It's up. It's up right now. 30 choppers.
And the cameraman following him out, man. Funny, man. I ain't mad at him, man. He got the right idea. To be honest with you, man. Yo, props to the cat in the Burberry shirt, man. He said, man, I'm scared. I'm getting up out of here, but I'm gonna get my money. You know what I mean? I am not mad at him, man. But man, look at that, man. You don't want that ain't the after effect that you want. That's all I'm just trying to say, man. So then Shay Shay K said, nah, gossip of the city way different from Shea Room. I promise. Go follow her. She told Yaya Mayweather was pregnant before the Shea Room. Wow. So she on it, man. Shout out to Gossip in the City, man. That's crazy, man. That whole Mayweather situation, man. We'll talk about that on another show. But man, that's crazy. I couldn't even believe it. Mr. Mel Gaza, man. We need the real enemy. Yeah. I see what you're saying there. Yeah. Hey, as y'all come in here, make sure you hit that like, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Like my man, Mr. Mel Gaza said, man, it's free. It's free. You know what I mean? That's for real. Christopher Brandon shut down. They could never do that to Drake. Jessica Holland, I will agree. Have you ever even heard of a shooting at a Drake concert? Let's be honest. Think about that. Even comment in the comment section. Type it. If you could think of a time there was a shooting at a Drake concert. Drake did a show in Philly at the heat of the beef between him and Meek Mill, and it still wasn't no shooting. Drake is well protected in the industry, man. Like, he's held to a whole nother standard. And you want to know why? Because he's been keeping this record industry afloat for the last 10 years. No shade, no lie. I'm being 100% honest when I say that. And it's a weird system because of streaming, But man, he is the most streamed. The only artist to knock him out of the top had to drop #1 albums with crazy results just to get Drake out of the #1 spot for streaming. He's most weeks, Drake is like 50 million, 100 million streams a week, something crazy like that. So the industry has an incentive to protect Drake, man. There is a big incentive to protect Drake. And I hope they do, man, because Drake is valuable to the industry. And dude is just a likable character, man. He crosses a lot of barriers, man. And he's a stimulus package for a lot of the albums and artists that are in hip hop that have recently had success. And if you don't believe that, you ain't been watching the numbers. I'm telling you, man. I know y'all be like, man, this guy's on one. What is he talking about? Drake is like power in the industry. Nah, man. Drake is a bad boy, man, when it comes to numbers and generating money, especially in this streaming system. You know what I mean? Little Baby getting $200K a show. God dang, man. So Moneybagg on the high end is getting $100K a show. So a lot of you guys have established that. I guess you had dealings with him before or whatnot. And then, so Lil Baby's getting $200K a show. Now, if I'm the promoter, I'd be absolutely livid if I was to waste all that money. Man, what if people didn't even come in yet? What if people you paid didn't even have a chance? I mean, people you were thinking about getting paid by didn't even have a chance to get their bottle and stuff, man. And I'm not sure, but every V-Live I've been to ain't been super big. I know some of them are huge, but I mean, they ain't that big. So, man, you know who got ruined that night? The promoter, man. Man, shots out for the promoter, man. Sad day. And a Buddha, whoever ruined the show that night. Ooh. It gotta be one, man. Gotta be one cat, I'm telling you. Now, Mr. Mel Gaza said, yo, Sacrifice will be coming soon. Is that an album? Money Sacrifice? Moneybagg Yo Sacrifice will be coming soon. You know what? And I hate to get into these conspiracy theory stuff and stuff like that, but man, I got so many messages on that Moneybagg Yo video I did where they talked about, man, it's due time. He's too successful. He's getting too much money that there's going to be some type of sacrifice. Now, do y'all believe in that? I mean, I got it so many times I started worrying. I was like, man, is this real, man? Do I need to go see somebody? Like, you know, they were really saying that. Like, I mean, a lot of people believed in that, man. A lot more than I thought, man. They say, man, basically you got to kiss the ring, man. Or, you know, or... the show is over. And it's a sad situation. Hopefully that's not true. But a lot of people say that, man. So Joseph Hunter says, right, someone trying to cross him out. Okay, so y'all really do believe they on Moneybagg Yo's head. Now, why though? Is it really because of his success people are on his head right now? Is Moneybagg Yo like, I mean, he's extremely successful. Like I said, check the numbers if y'all don't believe me. Streaming charts, Rolling Stone or Hits Daily, just the streaming charts by artist. Moneybagg Yo, top 50, top 20, sometimes top 10. Streaming well, man, the last year, consistently. Them checks got to be nice coming from that TuneCore or whatever he got, man. Now, he's with a major label. No, he's with his own label. He's just being managed by Yo Gotti and them, right? I think he even just did this album with Black Youngster as a favor. But you know how they say, man, most rappers are worth more dead than alive, even if they at the top of their game, man. And that's a sad realness, man. And I hate to even say that, but I'm going to boo myself for that one, man. But it's very true, man. That is true. It's true. I hate to use Pop Smoke as an example, but look at Pop Smoke's album. Look at where he's been streaming. When I said those people who this year replaced Drake on the streaming chart at the #1, Pop Smoke was one of those people. You know who one of the other people was? Juice WRLD. Yeah, crazy, right? In order to beat Drake, they had to pass away. Now, that's not saying anything disparaging about them, man. Don't get that wrong. Don't get that twisted. I didn't want any of them brothers to die or anything, but just to show you that when you pass away, there is a lot of for the record label and for the music industry or for your label, man, there is a lot of benefit in your catalog. It's sad. And man, that's just taking a dark and morbid turn. I don't even want to go down, man. Mr. Mel Guy's a youngster. So Joseph Hunter thinks they're going to try to X out black youngster yet next. Who thinks that, man? I wonder, man. Y'all say it in the comment, man. Put a 1 in the comment section if you're in there, man. For my cats who usually come in here live, put a 1 in the comment if y'all really think they be out here Xing out artists, man, as like a blood sacrifice or something like that, man. I'm just wondering how many people believe that. I don't see too many people. Let me give it time because I think we're on a delay. So let's see. Joseph Hunter said it. He probably a blood sacrifice. Crazy, man. Mr. Mel Geyser put it 1. I see you, bro. That's crazy, man. But for real, I really want to know why Cats is on his head for real. Like, what's going on out here, man? Like, Moneybagg Yo, do you owe some big time D-boy or something like that? That seems like a more realistic situation. Like he owes somebody some money, somebody helped him get on or something like that. And there's just more to the story that we just don't know. Because it moves from city to city like it's nothing. You're talking about Vegas and then all of a sudden Dallas? That's the wild part right there. That is the wild part right there, man. When you talk about moving from Vegas to Dallas, that's wild. And people still on your head? Turney Lee says, I charge $5 per like. No, likes are free, man. And if you don't want to give them, that's free too. Funny. Turney Lee, that's funny. Drake not doing small venue. Nah, Drake is doing viral juice. Drake, we know Drake doing arenas, man. He doing the big stadiums. Every time he buddies up for a tour, he picks another artist that's gonna pack out that stadium with him. They don't play. Now let's see. No one won't touch Drake. He protected by the higher ups. Yeah, Joseph Hunter, of course. Ain't nobody in their right mind lashing out on Drake or touching Drake. That ain't never happening. What's going on with Moneybagg Yo and him having shootouts city to city to city, that would never happen. It would probably be an investigation, you know what I'm saying, behind that. Jessica Holland said yes. Turney Lee says Drake don't talk a lot to people in his lyrics. Nah, man. Drake keeps it pretty peaceful. I'll say that too, man. Drake is a peaceful dude. Like he really is about peace. Look at the people he used to beef with. Him and Chris Brown had a whole brawl in downtown New York City, Manhattan. Ended up getting that club closed. The brawl was so bad. Throwing bottles at each other and whatnot over Rihanna, man. I had to do it, man. I got to do this, man. I got to do this. Ooh. Not that Rihanna don't look good, but them fighting over her like that and throwing bottles. Ooh. You can't, man. That's too much. That's too soft, man. You can't go out that soft, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, and Drake, man, he's just a different animal. Like I said, man, dude is single-handedly funding the music industry and propping it up. That's for real, man. I mean, his streams alone is keeping Universal and them up. You know what I'm saying? Keeping them out the red. And the music industry actually bounced back the last 2 years, maybe going on 3 years, and they've actually been profitable. And they're way more profitable than they've been in the past, you know? Let's go back and let's read some more comments. I just want Ari to be okay. Jessica Holland. Everybody gonna call their bank tomorrow and request a refund on the tickets. Funny. Everybody gonna call that chargeback on their card. Like, hey man, I didn't even get the concert, man. Moneybagg Yo showed up and Cat started shooting. I need my money back. That's what I said. I said the promoter gonna end up the worst in this situation. He gonna be the one person in this whole situation that take the biggest L. Because Moneybagg Yo, unless Moneybagg Yo didn't even get a chance to perform. Because, I mean, when you look at the video, man, let's go back and look at it again. One more time. I know I keep showing this, but I just want to get a visual of everything that took place last night when Moneybagg Yo tried to hit that stage. You know what I'm saying? Now in the video, hold up, man. Gotta show the after effect.
Shoe trying to get up out there, big boy. Hoes coming out their shoe. They got 16 choppers in this hole. Up. It's up right now. 30 choppers. 30
Shout out to that dude again. Man, if you ask me, I don't know, man. I don't know. Doesn't look like Moneybagg Yo even got to hit the stage. So, man, maybe the promoter didn't have to pay him. You never know, man. You never know. All right, I see a couple ones. I see a couple ones in the comment section. So let's go and let's look at some of the logic behind this. Mr. Mel guys have said one must pay the piper. Watch and see 100. Yeah, man, it seems like that, man. Because, oh, man, I hate to even bring him in this because he's one of my favorite rappers right now, Lil Baby. And as soon as he blew up to the Rolling Stone on the cover level, super big level, man, they had a whole bunch of tragedy in that camp. If y'all didn't notice, it does seem to go hand in hand. Moneybagg Yo and them's camp, though, have been winning. I will always say this, man. Anybody who chose to go with Yo Gotti and said, I'm going to be Yo Gotti's artist, look at them today. Look at them after 2 or 3 years. Them cats still rich. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying about that. Anybody who chose to go with Yo Gotti's side and went to blow up through him, they still on. Black Youngster still gonna have a hit album. What was Code Red this week? Like number 3, 4 on the Billboard? His album with Moneybagg Yo, still doing their thing. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's a lot going on there on the Yo Gotti side, and they haven't seen a lot of tragedy or anything like that. Now, Viral Juice TV said he independent distribution, deal with Interscope and management with CMG and Rock Nation. He owned his masters in publishing. He got his own label, Bread Gang. I know about Bread Gang. I know about his label. And he did it a favor for Black Youngster. So Code Red was a favor for Black Youngster, wasn't it? That album? I mean, that's going to be Black Youngster's highest charting album. Watch. That's the singles off of that. Those are going to be Black Youngster's, some of his biggest streams. I guarantee you that. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he did a favor because you said that he's managed by CMG. So Yo Gotti still manages Moneybagg Yo in conjunction with Rock Nation. He should be set up because they say Rock Nation, once you get signed with Rock Nation, I've yet to see anybody get with Rock Nation and just, go away. They don't even go away. They stay in the music industry, man. Whatever Jay-Z and them cats got going over there, I don't know if they in the back room doing, you know what I'm saying, doing deals with all the big labels and all the other people, man, but some works. Some works. Some definitely works. Now, Mr. Mel Geyser, you said you put a 1 up, so you do believe in the conspiracy theories that folks is really getting X'd out in the game, man. I'm like, man, it's hard for me to take that one on. I don't know, man. If something in my better side says, man, there ain't just nothing evil out there, but you said it takes one, you believe that in order for one to blow up, something bad got to go down. And that camp hasn't had really any bad luck. So we're going to knock on wood and hope they don't get any bad luck. But, man, Moneybagg Yo keeps running into these shootings. I mean, eventually, man, I ain't even going to say that, man. Let me stop, man. Man, I thank you for Moneybagg Yo's safety in this situation. Let's be happy for that. And another boo to the shooter, man, or whoever started the altercation and try to, get at Moneybagg Yo and them when they was just trying to have a concert, and then you gonna run and grab the mic. Ooh. Man, now let's get back to the comments. All right. Pop Smoke haven't stole that car, that Bentley. Now, Vernell Bird, man, I don't believe that Bentley that he took out of state that he wasn't supposed to, that had anything to do with it, man. Because obviously there's a couple of videos out there. There's some really good videos about it. And the dudes who he ran into it with, They're vicious, man. They're notorious in Los Angeles. Like, Los Angeles already has a really bad gang situation where it's almost a part of the culture. Like, almost. It is a part of the culture. And there's always home invasion robberies. There's home invasion robberies all the time in Los Angeles. It's even a section in the news columns. There's so many robberies. And Pop Smoke just happened to be in a situation where the alarm, see, this is where my mind gets to thinking, what happened with the alarm? Why was the alarm tripped? Did they trip the alarm? I know they do a lot of home invasion robberies. Is that something that they're teaching at home invasion robbery school? Or did somebody who was there actually leave the alarm off before he tried to go to sleep? You know what I mean? Horrible situation, man. Horrible situation, yeah. Lady Lioness says the Reaper coming. One. Dang, so a lot of y'all believe that, that's that theory that, man, most rappers, in order to blow up, something bad got to happen, or there's going to be some type of repercussion or blood sacrifice they got to play. And so many people have been sending me that message. I personally don't know how to feel about that, but I get it so much, man. I'd be like, man, what in the world's going on? I hope that isn't true, and I don't know, man. The rap game is crazy and the entertainment game is crazy. Just look for that article that went out. There was this white cat, he put it out there, and it basically said a whole bunch of stuff about the music industry, and I ain't going to say too much because I don't know how it's going to end up for him, and I don't want to end up like him either. Yo, I shouldn't even use my own laugh, man. We just going to laugh about that one, man, because it was a lot of crazy stuff. Yo, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff he was saying. So then Joseph Hunter, well, they're talking. So Brandon Slick says we would not think if it wasn't real. Now, that's not true, because sometimes rumors can pass like stories, and that's how we got a lot of stories from the past. But man, to think there's an open conspiracy to take out rappers who want to be ultra successful. Moneybagg Yo is super duper successful already. I'm telling you, man, dude, the numbers are there. He's super duper successful. He's making a lot of money already. So if they were going to do some type of, ritual type thing like you guys are saying, why do it now? Why not on his way up? Because he's been up for a while. And that camp, like I said, they haven't had any tragedies or anything. Knock on wood, man. I got to keep knocking on wood because I do not want anything bad for them cats. You know what I mean? Jessica Holland, I seen that youngster probably trying to get rid of him. Ooh, that's a crazy theory, man. Hopefully they don't have internal label beef like that, because a black youngster cannot fit the shoes of Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo is just a little bit nicer. Brandon Slick said, we would not think, okay, we talked about that. Jessica Hunter, Brandon, facts. Always think I'm crazy. So, nah, Joseph Hunter, it's not crazy, man. Nobody thinks you're crazy. Yo, if you just came in, make sure you hit that like button, please. Nobody thinks you're crazy. It's just, man, it is a wild theory to have, to be honest with you. That is a wild theory. The industry make more off artists dead, build them up, and break them down. That is true. Like I said, man, in order to knock Drake off the top of the streams per week, it was only a few people this year who have done it. Two of those, Pop Smoke and Juice WRLD. That's crazy, right? And that was the week that their albums came out. And then Pop Smoke, again, like a couple of weeks after it came out. Pop Smoke's album has had amazing success since he passed away. I'm talking about amazing success since he passed away. I wish he was here to see it, man. I know that thing, Lil Baby's the only artist to go double platinum this year, but I think Pop Smoke, before the end of the year, is going to meet with him on that, So that's the situation. Mr. Mel Gaza says, when artists start doing crazy numbers, they have to pay the higher up who control. Oh, man. That's the theory, man. That's the theory. A lot of people believe that. The right one said Chris Brown did try him. Chris Brown tried who? You talking about tried Drake? You talking about when they were fighting over Rihanna? In that New York club that they got closed down? If I was that club owner, I would be so mad. You went from having the best night of your life, probably seeing more money than you could think of. Things are up, and then these two start fighting. You're like, man, I got Drake over here. I got Chris Brown over here. I'm Bottles is flowing. I'm making money. This is going to be in the news tomorrow. But then it ended up being in the news for the wrong thing, and it ended up getting his club shut down. Horrible situation, man. Horrible situation, man. Let's get the boo to Drake and Chris Brown for fighting over Rihanna like that, man. That was ridiculous. No shot at Rihanna. She's beautiful, but god dang, bro. Did y'all have to shut down a man's club just to show you, to prove your love? You feel me? Chris Brown did try. All right, Viral Juice TV says, it be the entourage most of the times beefing, not just necessarily him. That was his first club shooting in 3 years. The other one was just after his birthday event. Yeah, the other shooting was just only a couple of days ago, bro, in Las Vegas. And you really, only thing you see is the video footage afterwards, and everybody said one of Ari's friends got shot, and that's all you heard of it. I mean, there's a lot of craziness going on with Moneybagg Yo's shooting situation this week. I'll say this week. Now, before that, the last shooting was 2017. Then before that, it was a shooting in what, 2016 or so? Joseph Hunter says, have you noticed every time a rapper gets on someone close to them, does it happen all the time? Yeah, I do notice that, man. There have been situations where rappers have gotten on, and somebody close to them has just said, man, I mean, has met, something bad has happened. I'll say that much. That's not a fallacy. And because we've seen it happen with some of the biggest rappers in the game, it's easy to make that seem like it's commonplace. But is it though? Jessica Holland said, he ain't peaceful. Didn't he get X killed allegedly? Who are you talking about, Jessica Holland? Who got X killed? You talking about XXXTentacion? And I know you ain't saying Drake got XXXTentacion killed. XXXTentacion got robbed by some bums, man. Oh, man, I can't stand them dudes, man. They get the double boo for being the world's dumbest criminals. Them cats, man, who robbed XXXTentacion. All right, you're world's dumbest criminals for this reason. You're there to commit a robbery, right? You already got the money. You see in the video, they look back and shot XXXTentacion while he's in the car. You already got the money and you have a gun. Like, why are you doing this? You're there. The crime is the robbery. You just multiplied it, man, which is crazy. And that's why they're suckers, man. World's dumbest criminals. All right, man. Chris Brown in the trial. Now, where were we in the comment section, man? I'm trying to get through all these comments for you guys, man. Make sure that we talk about this. What? Oh, he got paid for his show. Oh, so Moneybagg Yo did get paid? I'm hoping he did, man. I don't want anybody to miss out on any money. Hopefully that was at the end of the show, too. So Mr. Melgaza said, salute the guy who picked up the purse. Funny. I'm shouting out the dude who picked up the Burberry, the dude with the Burberry on, who picked all the money up that was laying on the ground when everybody else had dipped. Gunshots to him, man. He's the real MVP. He's the real MVP, for real. All right. Brandon Slick said the industry make more profit. Okay, we already talked about that. Boom, boom, boom. Where we at? All right. Tanisha Hall said, look, we always rob that area. I told them stop posting locations. Oh, okay. So that area is known to get robbed? Are you saying in V Live? So, okay. Viral Juice first before they said, Moneybagg did 3 shows last night, one in Huntsville, Texas, and the other 2 in Dallas, Texas, Prim Bar, and afterwards at V Live. So he's moving around. See, man, Moneybagg Yo, that's why I'm not mad at him having all his homeboys there or him having security. Because, dude, he's moving around with a lot of money. If he's getting $50K and up a show, sometimes $100K, that's a lot of money he's moving around with. He can pay. Nothing wrong with paying your homeboys to secure you. I mean, you can get a professional security guard, but that's usually just one guy. He's got a license and everything like that. But it's super duper expensive. but it looks a lot better in court, I bet. You know what I mean? It just you got to know what you're doing. I'm thinking. Now, Mr. Gaza said the ones that give up their souls have to pay up. Now, Mr. Gaza, you really think that in order for you to make it, you got to give up your soul still? You know that's been a myth since like the 1940s or something like that. 1940s or 1950s. Ever since like the real original like superstar got made. And it's always proven true. And you know why? Because of Elvis and cats like that in different genres of music. They all had a horrible end to their stardom too. There's a movie that won an Oscar. Renee Zellweger, she won the Oscar it's a movie called Judy, and it's about Judy Garland, who's the mother of Eliza Minnelli. And man, Judy Garland was the biggest star on earth at one time. She only died at 47 years old. 47 years old, man. She died at 47 years old in a horrible state and condition, man. So the bigger the star, sometimes the harder to fall, man. But it doesn't happen to everybody, I don't think. How does that relate to Moneybagg Yo? He's a huge star right now, especially in hip-hop. And rap controls music now. Hopefully he starts moving smarter and, man, less action and less friction. And that way, man, nothing like that will ever happen to him. You feel me? And I'm hoping everybody agrees with that. If you agree with that, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button if you haven't hit it. Brandon Slick said, facts, Pop and Juice. Yeah, Pop Smoke and Juice World, man. They were able to hit that. They were able to hit the charts and take over the charts this year and knock Drake out the #1 position when they released albums. He been up for 5 years and it's just street stuff with the entourage ain't not on him. So Viral Juice TV is saying that, you know, he been up for a long time and this is just street stuff that's dealing with the entourage. Now that's the problem with having a large entourage though. Like if your entourage is starting to cause friction to where every time you go out, they get into a fight or somebody getting shot, it's time to trim the entourage or either talk to them and let them know what the ground rules are from then on. You know what I mean? And I see you repping CMG for life. I feel that, man. My bad. I had to take a drink of my water. Let's see. And that's what's up. I mess with CMG. They dope. Christopher Brandon said, yeah, they said Chris Brown beat Drake. They never released the footage, man. They never released the footage because Drake is the industry's golden platinum boy. You know what I mean? They are never, ever going to release anything disparaging about Drake. We didn't find out about the P. Diddy situation with the P situation until Meek Mill talked about it. And Meek Mill met the worst online onslaught ever, man. You know, you can't talk about Drizzy, man. You know, he's that dude. You know what I mean? And it just ain't an easy win for anybody. Brandon Slick said, I didn't understand what this guy was telling me. He asked me to join his label, and he said that I wouldn't have to sacrifice nobody I love, but the fact that he brought it up turned down the deal of $100K advance. Now you're saying somebody offered you $100K advance on a deal. Was it a local deal? I mean, an independent deal? Excuse me, local deals don't even exist anymore. An independent deal, and they offered a $100K advance, but mentioned that, hey, you ain't got to sell your soul. Yeah, I'd be a little creeped out too, man. I'd be a little creeped out. I was like, okay, dog, the way that you said that, I'm gonna need you to back up, man, before I don't have to sell my soul. Well, that shouldn't even be an issue. Like, my soul is my soul, man. What is this? She-Devil? Or what is it? Devilish, that movie? Whatever the movie is. Is that Lil Victor Bassett? Lil Victor, what's up, man? What up? What up, dog? Mr. Mel Garza said, street following Money Yo in this. The artists doing huge numbers that have sold their souls have to sacrifice people. You pushing that point, man. I don't know, man. You feel like what does everybody else feel like, man? Comment in the comment section. I want to know if everybody else really feels that, hey, man, if you blow up, the only way that you can do that is by getting out there and selling your soul, like literally selling your soul to where it's time, when it's time to pay up, the devil got to come grab something. You know what I mean? Like I said, this theory has been out there ever since there was the first superstars in America. Like everybody has believed that. Now that rap has taken over music and the way that rappers move and operate, you're just going to see a lot more friction, a lot more action, a lot more foolishness too, man, sad to say. But I'm not sure if that got something to do with any type of higher power or anything like that. Knock on wood. But it does seem like it's happening a lot lately. I'm going to say that much, man. What? That's for facts. So I will say to that comment, now Brandon Slick said, I think Moneybagg be setting up shootings at his own shows to take the money without performing. Brandon Slick, I wish I could. I should highlight that comment. He said that Moneybagg Yo. You got me laughing with that one. You got an applause with that, definitely. He said Moneybagg Yo be setting up shootings at his own shows to take the money without performing. That is funny, man. That would be some lazy hustle, man. That's the lazy. I heard a dirty Mackin. That's the lazy hustle. Where Mr. Mel Garza said, where is he then? With elves? Did you mean where is he then? With Elvis? Little Victor Bassett said, laughing out loud, slick to shoot up your own show, but he'll never get booked at places where they care about their business. That's true. And this is where all these shootings are going to have an effect on Moneybagg Yo in the long term. There's businesses that don't really understand the whole street element of hip hop. They don't care about that. They have no concern about that. All they want is somebody who can bring people in to buy bottles and spend money without even thinking about it. Rappers do that well. They get people in that mood to where they want to feel like they want to spend a lot of money and ball out and whatnot and show off. For some reason, a rapper show up, that's what happens. That's why venues book rappers, right? But when you start having a situation where every venue you go to, things is getting shot up, or you having 2 shootings a week, man, like Moneybagg Yo just has, that's going to start messing with your bottom line, bruh. I'm telling you, it ain't looking good. So whatever you got going on in the streets, or if it's his entourage, man, he got to chill on that. Mr. Mel Garza said, the ones who really don't have much talent do. Talking about people, now what Mr. Mel Garza is talking about is, he was talking earlier about, man, folks got to sell their soul to get into the rap game or in the music game or to become a superstar. And he's saying that the folks who don't have real talent have to. That's crazy. That's not crazy. I'm not going to call it crazy, but that's wild, man. A lot of people say that, though. I'm not even going to lie. I get that comment so much. I get it so much I start to even think about that stuff. Little Victor Bassett, that's like whoever JoJo is losing $50K on a feature, bad for business. Funny, you're talking about the Tory Lanez line on his new album where he said, what did he say? JoJo. Now that's a bozo move. You know what I mean? That's exactly what he said, is she lost $50K on a feature and then try to cancel the track. That's true. Lil Victor Bassett, the gangster rappers do this for marketing. I believe that could happen. I believe Cass could have folks come and shoot up the show just for marketing. Because I wonder, this is the real test of that. How does incidents like this affect streams? How does this affect? Now, booking another show, I think that would have a negative impact. You having a show shot up, I think having a show shot up would have a negative impact on booking the next show. But how does it affect your streams? How does it affect all of those variables? You know what I mean? And I would tell you if some of this, because we had this rapper, what was the dude? Skinny for the Nine? Who went on Instagram talking about, I just got shot. That goes to show how thirsty some of these rappers are just to get their name spoken, just to go viral. To where even if you were shot, why in the world the first thing you do is go to your IG story? You know, it's crazy. Shane Brown, welcome. I don't think I've seen you in there before. Probably ran off on the plug. Hopefully not, man. That's a dangerous situation. Lil Victor Bassett to paint the gangster image. Okay, you're saying that some artists have shootouts staged at their concerts just to to paint a gangster image and to help them in the long run so people look at them like a gangster. I'm not throwing that theory out. I'm just saying when it comes to people wanting to book you though, like, come on, man. That's going to hurt you getting booked later. Brandon Slick said at Victor Best, as long as it looked like the fans are shooting, Moneybagg ain't got nothing to do with it. Moneybagg show up, fans start shooting. That's true. Just as long as he ain't got nothing to do with it, he shouldn't have nothing to worry about. But god dang, man, at what point are people gonna stop shooting at you? That's for real. Vernell Bird said, I don't believe in sacrifice bull. I don't either, man. I don't believe that either. I think just bad things happen sometimes. And when you're famous, bad things happen and people get to see it publicized. You feel me? Where regular people, you're at home or only your small circle knows what happens to you and your family. Money not going to get his show shot up intentionally. Yeah, Mr. Mel Garza, I understand your logic on that because it'll just stop you from getting more shows later in the future is what I'm thinking. That's correct. It's just a bad idea. All right, let me skip down some, man. Makes perfect sense, though. From Baltimore, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe that's, bro. I know loads of... I'm trying to decode that message that you sent there, bro. So then Sean Brown said Drake ain't... Boy, stop. Now, Sean Brown, I'll admit that Drake, man, well, nah, man, Drake's that dude. I can't lie. Like, as far as the music industry, he's got it in a tight grip right now. I mean, he's in a situation where he's on the upside of his deal, and you know, whatever he does next dictates what's going to happen next in music. He's had a stronghold on the game for about 10 years now, bro. There ain't no denying it. Brandon Slick said, S&T, you think about it. Moneybagg Yo got 3 shows in one day. He showed up to one. He showed up at all 3. 2 shot up. Fake fan fight. Then shooting. Pay up somebody $5K to do the shoot up. That would be an elaborate scheme, man. To pay somebody to shoot up the club, while just for the publicity, that'd be wild, man. Now let's try somebody new. DeMarcus Martin, what's up? Say, yep, you have to sacrifice in the industry. Just like Area 51, we know it's secret and wrong, but can't stop it. It's reality. DeMarcus Martin, a lot of people have been saying that today, man, that Moneybagg Yo owes some type of blood sacrifice or something like that. I mean, I don't really believe that. I think it's just something crazy that's going on. Maybe he got some street action or something out there that's been taking place, and that's what's bringing on a lot of this. You know what I mean? But for some reason, folks just keep on shooting up his shows. Jessica Holland, what megastars have made it? Michael, Whitney, Prince, and that's a heck of a list. You can even add other acts to that. Like I was talking about, like acts from different genres. And it does seem, man, those people who are super duper 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 stars, man, it doesn't end well for some reason. I don't know why. You would think one day they'd be able to just get old and sit in their rocking chair and just think about how great a star they were. But it rarely, if ever, ends up that way. Now, does that say something about the music business? Or does that say something about the high stress environment of being a star anyway? You know what I mean? Now, Mr. Garza said, Brandon, slick. That's like someone coming up to you saying, let them hold your wallet. They won't touch your wallet, your money. Funny. So Viral Juice TV came back. He said, they saying a man got killed at a hotel in Dallas last night. Allegedly a big name rapper and his entourage was there. Maybe somebody followed him to where they was at. That is true. And I wanted to bring up that story too. So there was also another shooting the same night in Dallas in the same part of town. So there was a shooting in Dallas. And I can't type today for some reason. All right. and it was outside of another nightclub. And this is Fox News in Fort Worth. And it was some place called Tropics, right? And this is basically the story. So one person killed and another injured in a shooting outside a nightclub in Far East Dallas. Now, y'all let me know, is that the same area? And police said there was a fight in the parking lot at the Tropics nightclub on Delito Road. I almost said something else, man. Funny. Near Interstate 30 and Buckner Boulevard. A man reportedly pulled out a gun just before 2 a.m. Monday and started. Ooh, that's the wrong story. That got to be the wrong story. Monday? Oh, my bad, y'all. Dang, man. My bad. I'm off my key. Hotel. So it's a Dallas shooting at our hotel. Man, I can't find that story, but I know the story that you're talking about there, bro. And it was another shooting at a hotel. Now, Moneybagg Yo, I'm not sure if he had anything to do with that shooting at all, but man, heck of a coincidence. I'll say that much. So we'll say that. And send me a boo for researching the wrong story almost. All right, man. So let's continue on. Brandon Slick said, I am from Baltimore, where I know all scams, as long as they don't shoot at Moneybagg, it looked like it ain't his fault. So you think this is just a scam on Moneybagg's behalf, trying to keep his name relevant in the streets? A lot of people are saying that, man. I mean, you got the scales of justice leading one way or the other. Either this is a situation where there's some street business going on that he hasn't handled and it keeps following him, or he's perpetrating these shootings himself and setting them up himself. That's why he doesn't get hit. But man, let's go back to the story from the shootings in the past, and I wanted to point out one thing though. Check this out. Now, however, this kind of situation seems to follow Moneybagg Yo. Back in 2017, his Sprinter van was reportedly targeted in New Jersey while on tour with two men inside. The van suffered gunshot wounds. So the 2 men inside, it doesn't say they got shot, but it definitely said the van got gunshot wounds, and that was in 2017. Now, that was the most recent shooting before this shooting, so I don't know if they're connected. I doubt it. It just seems like, man, however he's moving, he's bringing this kind of energy around him, you know? Now, Mr. Mel Garza says, Brandon Slick, that's a smart business move on his end, though. Brandon, he could hire me. I would give 2 for 1. Anybody. So what he's saying is, basically, man, that's a smart business move because of the publicity that you get from a shooting. Now, me, I think it ain't worth it, man. I think Moneybagg Yo is in a situation where he should be good, and setting up wealth for him and his family to be good long after rap is over, you know? I mean, he's a young dude, and he's going to be rapping for a while. But, man, it should be all about money preservation and stack that dough. Now, Lady Loneliness said, depends on how high you're trying to get. The industry does have a Luciferian background on some ancient sacrificial type ish. Now, man, I keep hearing folks say that, man, about some type of blood sacrifice. And it's a lot of shootings chasing them around, man. And man, I even got a comment, man, that kind of freaked me out. They were like, well, what's the name of the hotel that he was shot at? Aria. What's his girl's name? Ari. And they was like, man, they were putting it together pretty tight. And I was like, okay, man, this is a wild theory, but I'm going to roll with it. So I don't know. I just don't know, man. I just know that every once in a while, there's been a shooting with Moneybagg Yo. And this week, there's been 2 of them. So however he's moving, he need to stop moving that way, bruh. For real. If you're new in here, make sure you hit that like button, please. It don't cost nothing to hit the like, man. And we love likes. And everybody, man, shout of applause to everybody who hit the like button so far. Much gratitude for me over here. Definitely, man. Definitely. Now, I'm going to read through the rest of these comments for a little while longer, and then we're going to chill. Viral Juice TV said he only doing small venues because COVID-19, but after that, only big venues. And who do you mean? You talking about Moneybagg Yo? Then Meister Garza says, no doubt, Brandon. Slick hard times, desperate measures. Yeah, man. Like I said in the opening, am I the only man out here or the only person out here still quarantining? Real talk, I am legit quarantining like day one. Locked down, no games. So I would think COVID-19 would end a lot of shows, would keep a lot of folks from being able to make a lot of money out there. But it's obvious that cats still going to look up videos of Atlanta nightclubs or go in the shade room. Just look, cats is packed in there like it ain't no pandemic going on outside. I was puzzled. I'm wondering, man, what in the world is going on, man? Because I sure enough ain't going to no club or nothing like that, man. I just don't trust it. I don't trust people. I know somebody going to walk in there sick just because they don't want to go. They don't want to miss a night out that night, you know? It's crazy. Desperate times, different measures. All right. So Brandon Slick said, stop exposing his secrets. I'm going to message him, tell him. I know he's behind the shootings. That's funny. So y'all believe that Moneybagg Yo is setting up his own shootings just for the publicity. Now that is funny. That is funny. I don't know how smart that is. I don't know if that's smart or crazy, but that would be a crazy situation if he was. Or somebody got a vendetta against him and they really out here trying to mark him off the map. Yeah, and Mr. Mel Gaza said, there's no such thing as coincidence. I feel you on that in some ways. Yeah, certain things are not a coincidence. 2 shootings in a week, that is definitely not a coincidence, man. Somebody is out here either plotting on him or trying to make sure that he takes care of whatever they need him to take care of. I just wonder if it's some street stuff that's been lingering this whole time, or is it just something new? Lady Lioness said, nope, we inside, no lacking. Yeah, man, that's how I view going outside. That's how I view going to the store. That's how I view any of that mess, man. It's lacking. Because, man, COVID will catch you slipping, and you do not want COVID, man. Who want to go through that? You know what I mean? That looks like the worst experience ever, bro. Viral Juice TV said, yeah, he bagged only doing small venues because of COVID-19, but he got more than enough to just chill, but he just want all the money he can get. Sorry, it's hard to read sometimes without that punctuation, you know what I mean? I feel it, man. It seems like Moneybagg Yo has a lot of kids. And it seems like he's got a couple baby moms, and he's hot. He's super hot right now. So him turning down shows, it probably just doesn't make any sense to him at this point. You know? He probably is like, man, nah, I got to get this money. I got to do these shows because, man, you aren't always going to be that hot. You're never always going to have that same type of buzz. And when you have that type of buzz where you streaming that much and people really messing with you that much, it's time to cash in. So it's hard to turn down $100,000, $50,000, $40,000 payday for a couple songs for one night. You know what I mean? All right. Now, we done drug this video out, man. We done shown the scene from the club and stuff, what went down, man. And let me just, for those who came new and didn't get to see all that, I'll just show you what went down, man. This is the shooting. This is the act of the shooting that took place. And this is after the
shoe. Trying to get up out there, big boy. Hoes coming out their shoe. They got 16 choppers in this hole. It's up. It's up right now. 30 choppers. 36.
I get a kick out of that every time, man. Shouts out to the dude. Shout out to my dude for picking up that money, man. And shots fired. Yeah, man. I ain't mad at him, man. He said, hold up, man. I paid to get in here. They shot the place up. Somebody gonna pay for this. That's for real. Definitely. Too much swag TV. Okay, I see you. I see you. Your enemies want you more, the more successful you get. That's true. I think if he does have a hater out there or some cats who are hating on him, the more successful you get, the more haters you get. That's 100% correct, man. Got Juice said, dang, they shot up the club. Yeah, man. Crazy scene, man. Did you see my dude pick up that money, though? Salute the money grabber, Mr. Mel Garza. I feel you, man. Homie said he getting that money. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. Round of applause once again for everybody who's hit that like. Now, this has been a rather long video, man. And, you know, we pretty much covered everything, man. We covered everything. We talked about the whole situation, man. So what I'm going to do is I'm about to close this video out. Now, Moneybagg Yo seems to be running into some serious situations. I don't know, is it due to the part of his entourage or him? But I wish the best for him, his entourage, and everybody involved. I just want to see cats get that money and make it out the rap game with their riches, man. Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Hey, we here not to promote any of this nonsense or anything like that. We just want to break the story down how it goes. Now, before I get out of here, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for my channel. And we out of here. Peace. Yo, and appreciate everybody. One last applause to everybody who came in here and contributed to the chat and everybody who hit that like button. And we out of here. Peace.